if someone's medical rights were taken from them by a physician, that person would be outraged. If their home was
Right.
invaded every single time they left to go to the grocery store by someone with a key, it would make the person outraged. And I can't even begin to reproduce all the things in my life that have been stolen out of my new rental. And I have never experienced this in my life, really, because when I it's just that literally the minute I step out of the house, someone walks in and takes something else. Men like me have to, or starting over, have to really start over and do it quick because let's face it, we don't get to work a lot longer than we'd like unless we're in our own practice. And I have met several men who have been looking for jobs for 3 years, and they are older, and they finally decided to go into consulting. And I kind of breathed a sigh of relief because when I was in those communities looking for, is there an opportunity in employment for me, they all sort of made fun of me because I was an entrepreneur, but now they're sort of getting it because in life
Yeah.
we can only either work for ourselves or work for someone else. And I'd rather a profitable partnership with someone where they're like, okay, what do you need to make a living at this moment in time? We can pay you that and we're done. And that is the absolute truth. My father taught me that long away. He said, today's peon is tomorrow's president. And he said to
Yep.
me, never poo poo a young man who's starting out or any person in life because you never know what God will do for them in terms of turning their life around and they could end up with millions that they could be paying your company out of loyalty for the help you gave them when they were small. Like I said, I'm 5 foot nothing and I've lost 10 inches off my waist from all the stress and I'm as furry as they come, except on the top of my head. And, I look a little bit more like a biker than a professional businessman anymore. But I had to learn that way when I was on the road with another part of my story. But in reality, I'm glad you're laughing because it's either laugh or cry in a lot of things. And
That's
I'm,
right.
I'm looking for how do I produce myself a living now that will really honor the skills and talents that I have until it's time that I can't work anymore.